It's delicious. There.
Come on, brother.
Come on, Hypermotor. What you doing? Alright everybody, welcome back. If this is your first time watching the channel, I'm Bicasso, and today we're going to be riding the Ducati Supersport S. This is the brand new model by Ducati aimed at city riding versus their all-out sport bikes like the Panigale and the Monster line. But so far, whoa, this seat height is very low. Wasn't expecting that. But we got Brian here on the awhile S trying to figure everything out.
Trying to get out of this menu, man.
And we're going to get going here in a few minutes. But so, let's see. We're going to turn the screen on. Ain't that beautiful? Just beautiful. Yeah, this guy on the 959 Panigale. You like it? Yeah. You going to hit that? And now she started. Just get a feel for the clutch. Oh, that's very nice pull.
Yeah, but
it's not too late. It's heating up? Like
yeah,
it gets hot?
After it heats up, it's going to be all the way out.
Okay.
You'll see what I'm saying after we start riding.
You know what? You're right. I see it. Because it was biting right here, and now it's biting right there. It's going out further. I see. But it feels very long. The wheelbase, of course, is a little bit longer. But previously I rode the 1200S Monster, and now we're on this. Huh?
I think you're going to like that more than the Monster.
Think I'm like this more? We'll find out. Got the red frame, the signature Ducati style to it. The comparable bike to this would be the Suzuki, for me anyway, would be the S1000F. I got my S1000 over there in the blue, as you can see. But a more comparable bike to this would be the S1000F with the fair, because it stands for fair, which is what this bike has. So let's check and see what mode we're in. Okay, we're already in sport mode, so that's what we want to be in. We have three modes. You got sport, touring, and urban. Sport is going to give you everything, all the horsepower, all the torque. Touring is going to give you more horsepower, but less torque. And urban is going to give you less of both. So really, urban is more for like wet weather and bumpy roads. Touring is more so for just cruising, and you don't want to all out just have the instant throttle response. And sport is, of course, when you want to be the bastard and the hooligan. But sometimes you want to be a gentleman at the same time. So that's what we got. Of course, you got your standard blinker, da-da-da-da. I'm not going to give you guys too many specs on this. You guys can look that up. I'm going to give you guys my raw expressions of how I feel about the bike. And that's what I like to do. Because you can always go look up specs and all that good stuff, but I want to focus more on what I'm feeling and how it looks and my overall just feel for it, if I can say.
All right, we're going to try to get up at the front, if at all possible.
I keep forgetting that you can hear me. Now I'm kind of self-conscious on what I'm going to say. Go ahead. I will go for it. If not, oh, he's doing that. I think we'll get back up there. You can always cut everybody off, right? Ooh, wait a minute. I think I feel a little heat down there between my thighs. So the guy in front of us is on the Monster, and he already said that he doesn't ride fast. So what you want to do? When we hit that turn, you want to go ahead and take off and get in front?
Well,
you want me to lead? Because I'll do it.
Go ahead and take care of that.
That guy's awesome. I think he's the owner. Do you feel at home?
Yeah, man.
You look good on it.
Oh, yeah.
I got to always say that. I got to make sure I reinforce that. Does this have a quick shifter?
Yes, it does. Up and down.
Up and down? Oh, right it did. Well, let's go fuck the clutch and let's go and get on down the road. We can forget the clutch lever. We don't need that. Wait a minute, dude. I kind of like this Supersport here. I like the feedback it's giving me. Uh-oh. So far, just like every other Ducati that we've ever ridden, the power delivery. Whoa, that was a big bump. It soaked that up like a champ, though. The power delivery and the character of the V-twin is, of course, top notch. Nothing less short of excellent. But, of course, I think that if I had this bike, I would need an exhaust, just like we need one on the X Diablo. But it's still good. What's up?
Check your downshifts on it, man. They're pretty good.
Come on up if you want to. The weather's nice. Downshifts on this are, of course, Batal. Not that fake butter, but that real butter. That good stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and debo a couple people. They'll be all right because when they realize how fast we're riding, they won't care.
You think so?
I think so. I see that the Supersport when you hit the quick shift, it's got a little
Yeah, man. What? Come on, heads up, let's go.
Whatever. This is a fun bike. And you want to know what? It is very comfortable.
Told you.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I'm like in between aggressive and comfort. Right in between. Not too aggressive and not too comfortable where it's just like it doesn't feel like a Supersport. But the wind blast, of course, is very manageable. You got the windscreen here compared to the Monster that I rode previously. It didn't even have a windscreen and it was able to blast wind away very well, and this does it even better. Yeah. What's going on in your world over there?
Man, this is familiar. You know how it goes.
I just like to ask.
Yeah. You know, that reminds me of a 1980s Italian sports car. That's what it looks like to me.
What, this right here?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Woo! There's that signature door. I love it.
Man. Hey, it's not slingshot, brother. Get on up there.
I want to ride that hypermotard.
Chances are you won't have time to do so.
Alright, let's do some downshifts. No clutch. Butter. Even more butter.
I like the little pops that the stock exhaust makes on it.
Nom, 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 nom. Sounds like freshly churned butter straight out the Amish community. Ah, love it.
Man, what you know about that?
Ty Lopez taught me.
Really?
He grew up in the Amish. Well, he didn't grow up, but he stayed there. Close enough. What's going on with this multistrada?
Not sure.
Oh, they're switching up, I guess. Maybe he doesn't like it. So for the X Diablo for you would be a city bike, right? In the car, and
the city and
canyon carver.
Yeah, canyon carver, man. Backcountry.
Did you know you can strap some saddlebags on it now?
No, I'm good. No. It's not that laid back, brother.
It's not that laid back?
No.
You don't think?
No.
It's got cruise control, man.
It got cruise control, and that's one of the reasons why I'm considering it. But
because my next bike has to have cruise control, which this does not.
I made a suggestion to the rep up there that they need to add it.
Talk to the Supersport?
Yep.
Power delivery on this bike is very good. Come on, Hyper. Come on.
Hey, this road is going to end up here, so go ahead and get around this car.
I do feel a little bit of heat right here on my left thigh. That's kind of normal though for Ducatis, but the Monster didn't have it, and I don't think that the X doesn't have it, right?
No, not as bad.
Yeah. Now the original Diablo was, oh my grief, it was pretty bad about it. There we go. Yep. But I don't have any pressure points down there. Did you have a pressure point on the Supersport when you rode it?
Nope. I did it on the Panigale though.
Yeah, on Panigale.
Yep.
But just like every new Ducati, we got the ABS, we got the traction control. I'm pretty sure you probably even have cornering ABS, which allows you to slam on the brakes in the curve. So you got all the bells and whistles. And I think this even has Olin shocks too. I don't think, yeah, you got Olin's front forks too. So this thing comes pretty loaded. I don't know if it has a Olin's rear set, does it?
I can't tell.
Yeah, it probably does. Now this is just smooth. Just enough vibration to not get on your nerves. But it's still got that lovely Ducati character with that V-twin rumble. It's just, the pad is just intoxicating. It's like when you hit the little door stop, little things that stick into the wall to keep the door from hitting the wall, and you flick it, it goes brrr, brrr. That's what it sounds like. Maybe that's what's in the engine.
Really, man?
So
man, heads up.
I was trying to get you on camera.
I got you. But you know you ride with folks you haven't rode with.
Very true. I was breaking the rule again.
So, if you flip the throttle, you can do clutchless downshifts with the Diablo.
Okay. Whoa, that was a big bumpy. Alright, what we got here? Ooh, he mashed on it that time. Get in front of me, Brian.
I'm changing over.
Yep.
Love that power, boy. And it's over.
How did you think of this seat on the Supersport? I think it's very comfortable. It's not it's not hard, and it's
What is that?
it's very cushiony.
Yeah,
I figured you could probably ride a good little distance on it though.
what is a sports tour?
Hopefully this truck doesn't go right.
It's a cop car, actually.
Oh. Well, that's not fun at all. Well, we got more carriers coming up. Ain't no thing.
Not if this thing stays in front
I
of
think
us.
they're gonna go straight actually.
Hopefully so.
I think we got lucky. The motorcycle guys have blessed us again. But whoa, when you're sitting still, you feel the heat. You feel it, I feel it now. Not unbearable, but I imagine this isn't a bike you wear shorts with.
I don't think you should wear shorts.
Because you won't, yeah, of course not, but you won't have any hair in front of your thighs by the time you get up off of this one.
How does it compare to your 1000?
How does it compare to my 1000? Well, like I was saying earlier, a better comparison would be the S1000F, which is the fair version. But I will say that this bike feels more comfortable and more of a premium feel. And of course it has the V-twin engine, which I completely adore.
Yeah.
Now, which one would I rather take on the Dragon or on a long ride? I would take this one.
Really?
Oh my grief, yes, there we go. Well, hold on, let me rephrase that. No, I would take my S1000 on the Dragon.
Really?
Yeah, but I will say that the power delivery on this one is a lot more manageable, even in sport mode. Because you know the S1000 has that slight twitch to the throttle, which isn't, you know, if you know how to control it, it's not that big of a deal. But the power delivery on this is very smooth. I would rather ride this bike, the Supersport, on the interstate. There's more wind protection, and I feel like over time, over a long ride, you won't be beat up, unlike the S1000. Now, if I had to have one or the other, I think I like the I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know which one I would take over the. I don't know which one I would take over the other because they're kind of different. You know what I mean? Like if I had to choose between a Z900 maybe or a S1000, you know. I mean, this is oh, those pops. Good grief.
Yeah,
man.
I know. All right, let's get it. Hey, what is he doing?
Yeah, we did that earlier. Oh, this guy here's getting it.
I'm sorry, brother. The power on this damn thing. All right. So what are we doing?
All right, now this is when the fun comes in. This is when we really get to feel how these bikes perform. I will say with the clutch. Hey, does this bike auto blip?
Yes.
Oh, no wonder. I was just about to say I did clutchless downshifting. I couldn't blip it, but now it's auto blipping.
Yep.
Man, that is beautiful. It's delicious. There.
Come on, brother.
Come on, Hypermotor. What you doing? The power band on this bike is at 5 bands, right around the power band of the SK. This is the best curve.
We're not going to be able to hit it hard.
It's okay.
Not really. It is not okay.
You're right. It's not. It's not okay. Get out of the way, Cadillac. Get out of the way. Get out of here, monkey. Out of here, monkey. Come on, man. Speed up. Mash on it. Do something.
Pull over.
Come on.
But, you know, we do not own the road.
Slingshot it. Okay, here we go. Just look at the feel a little bit of it. That's enough for me. Yep, that's enough for me. Yeah, that was still good. This is the Supersport would definitely be a good bike for you to ride 2 up on. I got a picture of somebody riding 2 of them. I'll throw it up on the screen now. Yeah, so this bike is definitely capable of riding 2 up without much issue. On the S1000, yeah, that seat's pretty much there for show. This bike soaks up bumps really well, but of course we know what the reason for that is. Good old Olin.
Oh, okay, what are we doing? So compared to the Monster, which one is better?
Which compared to the Monster, the Monster had more get up. Of course, it had more power. It depends on what I'm looking for at the time. If I'm looking for a city bike that I can ride on the interstate comfortably with more space, I'm going to go with this one. If I want the straight out, all out Cayenne Carver, where I'm riding to the meetup with everybody to pop wheelies and ride back roads, it's going to be the Monster. At this point, these bikes, the Monster and the Supersport, the difference being, of course, they look different, and more so the sit of them, and of course the power delivery. And of course, Ducati gave us the S model with all the bells and whistles on it. So there's no telling what the original has compared to this.
Nothing.
Does it come with Olin's?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But I believe you will
yes,
look up all the stats later.
That heat, of course, is very building up right here and right there, but you're on a motorcycle. That's to be expected.
So your 1000 doesn't heat up like that?
My 1000 does not heat up like that.
Oh, okay.
But I just feel like at this point I've ridden enough Ducatis to know that you're probably going to get some heat.
Yeah, I mean, I get a little heat on the back of my thighs right here, but it's not, I mean, it's tolerable.
Yeah. Now, when we first rode Ducatis, those Panigales and that Diablo, the very first time, the original Diablo, it's like the heat was on that Panigale was like cooking. It was cooking you.
Yeah,
but I think they've gotten better about it.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Well, there's that.
I rode it yesterday. It's the same thing.
Okay.
So much so that I will not be riding it today.
But of course, who's the intended purpose of this bike? I gotta say who's the intended purpose. It's gonna be this person that's commutes to work, but still likes to hit some back roads on the weekends. That likes to not necessarily have a Panigale where you're hunched over, but you're in a more comfortable and slightly aggressive position. And you still got all your bells and whistles like ABS, traction control. And it looks good. And on the weekend, you can take it a little bit even. You can take it further and put some saddlebags on it, and you can turn your commute into a weekend ride destination, and you can do it comfortably. And while you're doing all of that with the saddlebags on it, you can hit you a bunch of twisties on the way to your destination. That's the intended purpose for this bike. It's not a wheelie machine. I'm sure you can do wheelies, but it wasn't intended for that.
Yeah, I think it's a little too long and doesn't have enough power for that.
Yeah.
But you can do wheelies on this thing, though.
Yeah, the Diablo. Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a comfortable machine. I don't think I would do anything to it off the rip other than put the exhaust on there, and of course change the tag bracket out. But the front LEDs, you know, the way the bike looks is going to be controversial to some people. Some people love it, some people hate it. Me personally, I like it.
Honestly, I think it's going to be a very sexy bike for everybody.
I think it looks, if what I'm comparing it to is the S1000F, it looks way better than the S1000F. The S1000F looks like a bird. That's what it looks like to me. Looks like a bird. And I think, of course, this looks like a tall bird. But a more sophisticated bird with Italian class.
Yeah, I think that one looks like a bird too, but...
See, the S1000 drinks Coronas. The Supersport drinks wine and eats cheese. And
I think that's more of a Stella.
A Stella Artois?
Yeah.
A Stella Artois, okay.
That's what I think that is.
Okay, Stella Artois. What about the Panigale?
Honestly, I don't know what a Panigale would drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but the XDI now, that's more of a IPA/wine sometimes with a Stella Artois in the middle. Because guess what? They call it the gentleman and the bastard. But I don't think nobody out here drinks Budweiser. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's just get that out of the way. No Bud Light, no Budweiser.
Hey, now, I like me a Bud Platinum.
Now the Bud, I said Bud Light and Budweiser. I didn't say Platinum.
You're right.
Platinum is delicious. Ooh, is that the Hypermotard?
Really don't need much exhaust on that one.
All right, Mr. Instructor, go and take us away. Finish us off strong.
Woo! Crap.
How's it soaking up them bumps?
Yeah, man.
Off-roading on the next Diablo.
Yeah.
The scrambler guy, he's just like, bump it. I'm not going to deal with this.
Yeah, he got better tires for that type of thing.
Yeah, he does. He got that little meat on him. Woo! I like it. I must say that this was a fun ride. Well, I said in my previous video that when Ducati gets together with Big Number One, they have really, really good test rods. They're not afraid to let us actually ride the bike, you know, actually push it within boundaries, of course.
Yeah, I like that one Yamaha ride we
did. We're not going to talk about Yamaha. We're going to leave them alone. I felt disrespected. I felt like it was a waste of my time almost.
I will agree with you on that.
But everybody, we're going to call it. This is pretty much the end of the ride. We're back at the dealership. I want to thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure to throw that like button, some love, and we're going to catch y'all in the next one. The next video we got coming up is the Scrambler Icon, and we're going to try to compare that to the Bobber and see which one I like better. Of course, they're not in the same class, but they have similar quality. That was my bad. Oh, this car right here. The bike said it was in first, but it was actually in neutral. False neutrals happen. Do those pops. I don't want to put my feet down. Don't let me put my feet down. And folks, thanks for watching once again, and we're gonna call it that is a wrap. Ah.